Rhymes galore, rhymes galore, rhymes galore, rhymes galore, rhymes galore, rhymes galore, rhymes galore. Just for the motherfuckers out there on some real hip hop shit. Yo, Mayday, 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 Mayday. Walk barefoot on niggas like Kunta Kinte.
Up from the 36 chambers, it's the goose.
What up, yo? It's your boy, yo, Onslaught Tree, man. We back with another episode of 16 Bars for you. We back with another amazing episode. Before we get into it, y'all know how we always start each and every episode. If you haven't subscribed to 16 Bars yet, go on down, subscribe to the channel. Don't forget to hit the bell notification to get notified whenever we upload new content. All right? And don't forget, if you know anyone that loves 70s, 80s, 90s, early 2000s hip-hop, don't forget, go ahead and share the channel. Yo, we got a fan request this week, so thank you all for sending in those fan requests. This is a fan request. This is Busta Rhymes' When Disaster Strikes album, yo. This is Busta's second studio album. This album was released on September the 16th, 1997, and this track, there's 18 tracks on there. You just heard that track there. That was the intro track that we gave y'all. That is actually track number 11. That's called Rhymes Galore, Rhymes Galore, Rhymes Galore. We ain't gonna get into that yet though. Let's kick it off. Beginning of the album, I think is a little bit slow. Busta Rhymes started this album off throwing some bars at you, but he kind of picks up the pace right around track number 4. So we're going to jump into track number 4. And track number 4 is the title track to the album, which is When Disaster Strikes. So we're going to take a listen to that right now. This is track number 4, When Disaster Strikes. Your boy Busta Rhymes. Let's go.
Return for the future like a century on. Oh my affiliates, let's stack another million. When you learn on how the birds go to my motherfucking song, watch me puts it on and keeps you open all day long.
The way we function up, you thinking something must be wrong.
Set the high standards for corny niggas to get the gong. Bleach your ass blonde and black your color back to bronze. On happy days, I'll be the coolest nigga like the Fonz. So spectacular how I touch souls from here to Africa. My Zimbabwe niggas banging my joints up in their Acura. Ooh, nigga, you feel the funk from bumper to bumper. Driving imported 500s and foreign license plate numbers. Ha ha, laugh at you, oh, me and my passengers flip ass niggas over quick like frying pan spatula.
Why do you be wasting your time when you mad at us?
Every voice should sing and help the music sound miraculous. Yes, Flip Mode Squad, y'all. We reign supreme in 1997. When disaster strikes, you will all feel. When disaster strikes, you will all see.
Yeah. All right, cool. Let's move on, man. Let's talk about some Billboard numbers. All right, let's hit Billboard 200, y'all. So, When Disaster Strikes, again, Busta Rhymes' second studio album. This is his second time go around. He already gave us the first album. When Disaster Strikes, this album hit number 3 on the Billboard 200 chart. I said went as high as number 3 on the Billboard rap charts, and it hit number 1 on the R&B charts, yo. So shout out to Busta. Number 1 on the R&B chart, number 3 on the hip hop Billboard 200 chart. All right, we're gonna jump into this track right here, y'all. I love Busta Rhymes' flow on this track right here. I'm gonna give you a verse off of this. This track is called Turn It Up, and the production on this too, oof. Let me give you some bars off of this one. This is verse number 1. Verse 1, turn it up. Busta goes, we grind y'all, bounce back, open your mind y'all. Grind your whole ass till you twist your waistline, you know the time. Hey, to feel the bass line. Stack the overdrive, bounce, baby, feel the incline. So genuine, every time, Busta redefine. The wicked knew the dime, making y'all press rewind. Hoping you're feeling fine. Watch me combine and intertwine. The bounce rock skates make you cross the foul line. Shine a nickel 9 on all the little ooh, ooh, ooh. Watch me combine and intertwine. The bounce rock skates make you cross the foul line. Shine a nickel 9 on all kinds of little swine. Ooh, ooh. Busta Rhymes, track number 7. Turn it up. Let's go, y'all.
We grind, y'all. Bounce back, open your mind, y'all. Grind your whole ass till you twist your waistline. Y'all know the time. Hey, yo, feel the bass line. Stack the overdrive. Bounce, baby, feel the incline. So genuine every time. Busta redefine. The wicked new design. Making y'all press rewind. Hope you're feeling fine. Watch me combine and intertwine. The bounce rock skate shit make you cross the fine line. Shine a nickel 9 on all kinds of little swine. Stick your worst in porcupine if you're trying to take mine. Yo, pick up my nigga Spliff in the blue 5S's. With it out 10 interior blue headrests. Move, baby, no time for second guesses. Then articulate the right bounce as the flow finesses. Yo, we getting paper, spread love and happiness. Shit blazing so hot, DJ scratch the test presses like make it more hot, baby. Turn it up. I wanna hear it real loud, just turn it up. So we can party in the loft, baby. Turn it up. We need to tear the roof off, so just turn it up. I need to make it more hot, baby. Turn it up. I wanna hear it real loud, just turn it up. So we can party in the loft, baby. Turn it up. We need to tear the roof.
Busta be giving us bars, man. That's one of the things about this album right here. Busta gave you some bars on this album, and he really got into his flow on this album. There's a few tracks on here where the production and the verses are just perfect, and that's one of those tracks right there. Track number 7, Turn It Up. This album had there was 3 singles on this album, and this album did have a couple of Grammy nominations to it. All right, so salute to Busta Rhymes. He got some Grammy nods on this album. Let's jump into maybe the biggest track on this album right here. Track number 8. This one is called Put Your Hands Where My Eyes Can See. Yo, I'm gonna give y'all a verse off of this one, yo. Busta flow is crazy on this one. Track number 8, verse 1. Busta goes, yo. Hit you with no delaying, so what you saying, yo? Silly with my 9 milli, what the dilly, yo? When I be on the mic, yes, I do my duty, yo. While up in the club like we while in the studio. You don't want to violate Jigga really and truly, yo. My main thug Jigga named Julio, he moody, yo. Type of Jigga that'll slap you with the toolie, yo. Bitch Jigga scared to death, act fruity, yo. Fuck that, look a shorty, she a little cutie, yo. The way she shake it make me wanna get all in the booty, yo. Tapping mistresses, banging bitches in videos. Wine with the freak like we up in the freak show. Hit you with the shit, make you feel it all in your toes. Woo! Hot shit, got all you jiggers in wet clothes. Styling my metaphors when I formulate my flows. Yo, oh my God, yo, Busta Rhymes goes crazy on this track right here. Track number 8, yo. Put your hands where my eyes can see. Let's go.
Flip mode. Bust a bus. 9-7. Hot shit. Check it out. Hit you with no delaying, so what you saying, yo? Silly with my 9 milli, with the dilly, yo. When I be on the mic, yes, I do my duty, yo. While up in the club like we while in the studio. You don't wanna violate, nigga, really and truly, yo. My main thug, nigga named Julio, he moody, yo. Type of nigga that'll slap you with the toolie, yo. Bitch, nigga scared to death, act fruity, yo. Fuck that, look at shorty, she a little cutie, yo. The way she shake it make me wanna get all in the booty, yo. Top mistress into banging bitches in videos. While I'm with my freak like we up in the freak shows. Hit you with the shit, make you feel it all in your toes. Hot shit, got all you niggas in wet clothes. Styling my metaphors when I formulate my flows. If you don't know, you fucking with lyrical player pros like that. Do you really wanna party with me? Let me see just what you got for me. Put all your hands where my eyes can see. Straight buck wildin' in the place to be. If you really wanna party with me, let me see just what you got for me. Put all your hands where Well, valid in the place to be. If you really wanna party with me, ain't God we trust. Yo, it's a must that you heard of us. Yo, we murder us. A lot of niggas is wondering.
Woo! Woo! Shout out to Busta, man. That's one of my favorite tracks off of this album right here. This album sold really well. It did reach platinum status. So very productive album for Busta Rhymes. And if you watch that video, if some of you watching that video for the first time and you're looking at the video and you're thinking that video looks kind of familiar, that video is actually modeled off of the first movie, Coming to America. So if you see the movie Coming to America with Eddie Murphy and Arsenio Hall and that big cast, this video, Busta Rhymes took that from Coming to America movie. All right, we're gonna jump into another ill track. We gave this to y'all at the top of the show. We're gonna give it to y'all right now. This is track number 11. This one is called Rounds Galore. Rounds Galore. Rounds Galore. Rounds Galore. Let's go, Bus.
Rhymes galore, rhymes galore, rhymes galore, rhymes galore, rhymes galore, rhymes galore. This for the motherfuckers out there on some real hip hop shit. Yo, Mayday, 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 Mayday. Walk barefoot on niggas like Kunta Kinte.
What you say?
What did you do when you walking this way? I burn you like I'm smoking a chalice with Elder Sensei. I be he's out in fashion like Marvin Cannon. Guess I keep it slamming, shit just be banging just like a loose cannon. Wow, you better park niggas, I spark niggas like shark niggas. I stay up ripping shit apart. Niggas float over water like Noah's Ark. Niggas cover your face and don't get caught up in the scene when it get dark. Niggas, excuse me, missus. Sure to hit you with the fitness, give you niggas the sickest jumping Jehovah Witness. Beaming in on niggas plotting and scheming and steady dreaming on how they gon' do they double teaming. Fuck the bullshit, my nigga. It be best you don't bite it before you get secret and dot it. Make me slap a nigga lopsided. Hold up, son, listen, it be so beautiful when we catch you like a nigga sold us too much pharmaceutical.
Come and get it quick.
When Busta Rhymes be up in the place, those who don't like it, go get the dick. I give you a taste. And yo, you need to just focus on my earth trembling rhymes that got me filling in by the million. Fuck your opinion. Dominating like kings don't.
Yeah. Woo! Busta's flow on beats. Busta has a real a good feel for when it comes to production, how to rhyme over the beat. And with that track right there, you just heard him flowing over that track. Again, there's some tracks on this album when the marriage between the bars and the production, another one of those banging tracks right there. And Busta always had those bars, man. We're going to jump to track number 15, yo. Track number 15, another banger. Let me give y'all a verse off of this one, man. Track number 15, this track is called Dangerous. Let me give y'all a piece of the verse. Verse number 1, Dangerous. Busta goes, yo. Buck wild to all of my jiggers who don't care. Floss like a bunch of young black millionaires. Making you run, me and my done, stacking my ones. Floss a little, invest up in a mutual fund. Blowing the horn, a sense of every day I was born. Never dream I see a jigger landscaping my lawn. Dangerous, my jigger shit be accurate. Have to get, the flow be so immaculate. Ayo, watching my dough, sipping my mo, slipping in slow, them pretty bitches saying hello. Anyway, go ahead and diss, play your olive olay. Little honey dip with a little cabriolet. I don't mean to hold you up, but I got something to say. Swear to only give you hot shit every day. Afraid of us. You know this ain't no game to us. You strange to us. That's when we getting dangerous. This ain't serious. You know we got, yo, listen, this is track number 15. This track is called Dangerous. Let's go, Bus.
Squad in the place, y'all. Buck wild to all of my niggas who don't care. Floss like a bunch of young black millionaires. Making you run, me and my done, stacking my ones. Floss a little, invest up in the mutual fund. Blowing the horn, a sense of every day I was born. Never dream I see a nigga landscaping my lawn. Dangerous, my nigga should be accurate. Have to get, the flow be so immaculate. Hey yo, watching my dough, sipping my mo. Sipping it slow, them pretty bitches saying hello. Anyway, go ahead and display your olive olay. Little honey dip whipping a little cabriolet. I don't mean to hold you up, but I got something to say. Swear to only give you hot shit every day. Afraid of us, you know this ain't a game to us. You strange to us, that's when we getting dangerous. Come on. This isn't serious. We could make you delirious. You should have a healthy fear of us. Cause too much of us is dangerous. So dangerous, we so dangerous. Flip mode squad is dangerous. So dangerous.
Woo! Boom, boom, doo, doo, doo. That production is crazy too. That production is wild crazy. Yo, track number 16 is called Body Rock. Like that track too. Track number 17, Get Off My Block. And then he has the intro. And this album was one of those albums where when he says when disaster strikes, he was doing one of those end of the 2000s theme, when the world is going to end type theme. So that's it, man. When disaster strikes, 18 tracks on there. Let's get into rating of the bars, yo. Let's rate this bad boy. Let's go. I'm gonna be honest. This album to me was a step backwards for Busta Rhymes, yo. Busta Rhymes' first album was super fire. He had a few features on this album. Mace made the album. Puffy was on there. Erykah Badu also featured on the album. And as well, you know, Split Star is always all over Busta Rhymes' project. So Split Star made his appearance there as well. I thought the production on this album was very mediocre, man. Like the production, aside from some of the hit songs on this album, I just think the production just wasn't hitting it, man. There was a few tracks, again, at the beginning of the album and close to the end of the album. I just felt like either he just didn't start off with the energy and he just ran out of steam close to the end of the album as well. There's some classic bangers on there. I gotta say, there's some tracks on there. Rhyme Galore, Put Your Hands Where My Eyes Can See, Dangerous, Turn It Up. So there's some tracks on there that when you start playing this album and those bangers come on, you go. But then there's just too much fallback tracks on there that I could just do without. Overall, with Busta Rhymes' sophomore album, overall I was highly disappointed with this album. I'm gonna give this album a 2.5 out of 5, yo. Busta's my man. But this album, it just didn't hit like that, man. Yo, let's get into Barz of the Titans. We got amazing Barz of the Titans for y'all this week, man. Ooh, let's go. Barz of the Titans, baby. Let's go. Yo, listen, this week we got another female MC. Shout out to all the female MCs out there doing it. Shout out to this female MC. She needs her props. She needs to get her flowers too. This is the Lady of Rage. This track is off the Snoop Doggy Style album. And to let you know how ill Lady of Rage was, Snoop Dogg put her on the first. This is the first verse on the album. The first track was an intro. Okay, the first track was an intro. This is the first track on the album. This track is called G-Funk. This is the Lady of Rage. The Lady of Rage goes, I'm sipping on Tanqueray with my mind on my money and my mouth full of ganja. R-A-G to the motherfucking E. Back with my jigger S-N-double-O-P. Yeah, and you don't stop. Rage in effect, I just begin to rock. I said, yeah, and you don't quit. Hey, yo, Rage, would you please drop some gangster shit? Rage jumps back in. I rocks rough and stuff with my afro puffs. Handcuffed as I bust, about to tear shit up. Oh, what? Did you think I don't ever think I would be the one to make you blink eye? I'm catchy like pink eye. Never let there ever be another like me. You can play the left cause there ain't no right in me. Out the picture, out the frame, out the box, I knock 'em all. Smack him out the park like a friendly game of baseball. Grand slam. Yes, I am. Kicking up dust and I don't give a goddamn. Yo, listen. This is the Lady of Rage. This is Barz of the Titans. Don't forget to drop a comment in the comment section. Let me know what album you want to see next. If you want to get an album reviewed, hit the comment section, man. Barz of the Titans, the Lady of Rage. We up out of here, y'all. Peace.
So says Snoop Dogg. So get your pooper scooper, cause the niggas talking shit.
I'm sipping on Tanqueray with my mind on my money and my mouth full of ganja. R-A-G to the motherfucking E. Back with my nigga S and double O-P.
Yeah, and you don't stop.
Rage in the fact that just begun to rock.
I said yeah, and you don't quit.
Hey yo, Rage with your bass, drop some gangsta shit.
I rock rough and stuff with my afro puffs. Handcuffed as I bust about to tear shit up. Oh, what did you think I did never think I would be the one to make you blink out? I'm catchy like you guy. Never will there ever be another like me. You can play the left cause it ain't no right in me. Out the picture, out the frame, out the box, I knock the wall. Smack them off the floor like a friendly game of baseball. Grand slam, yes I am. Kicking up dust and I don't give a goddamn. Cause I'm that lyrical murderer, pleading guilty. You know from my skills I'm about to be filthy. Large, rage in charge. You know what's happening, don't try to play large. This ain't no rerun, see hun, don't you wanna be one? The pepper, resurrect ya. Cause I never kick my vocals, ain't loco. Coaster, coaster, loco. I make them go cuckoo for my cocoa. Puff and stuff, they yo Snoop, you're rough.